Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Brittany. Today's video is not sponsored. Again, this is a video brought to you by me. Earlier this week, I did a review on Janet Collection's Jode, and if you haven't watched that full review, definitely check it out. But spoiler alert, if you haven't watched that video, I really like that wig like a whole lot. I have worn Jode 3 times this week, and I just reviewed her on like Monday or Tuesday. She's beautiful. If you don't already, you should definitely follow me on Instagram at iFancyCupcakes. I am very active on there, and every once in a while, a couple times a week, I'm on my story and I talk about, like, I give you little updates on my wigs and stuff. So what I've noticed about Jode, I did shake her out like I told you guys, and she sheds so much still, like, oh, like a lot. It's bad. Like, if you're wearing Jode and you gotta cook for somebody, don't do it, because you might have some hair in the food. So you might want to take that off or wear a hairnet or something if you're gonna be cooking or wearing this wig for Thanksgiving or something like that. Like, beautiful. I really enjoy Jode a lot. It's a nice everyday wig. I wore her today to go run some errands, and I didn't have on very much makeup at all, and it still looked very natural. Like I said on my Instagram, some wigs you have to make sure your face is made up to give you a complete look or to make the wig look better, but you don't have to do that with Jode. So same day I uploaded my video on Jode, like as I was recording my video, I saw that Shining Star, she had a lookbook for this Janet Collection Natural Me line, and the first one she tried on was Jenna, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta pick that up because it had a beautiful, of course, beautiful natural texture, as do all of the wigs in this collection. She didn't like that braided one. Her reaction to that one was pretty funny. But from her lookbook, I picked up Jenna, and I also picked up Anne. Anne kind of looks like Free Tress Hania, which is, yeah, so Anne looks like Free Tress Hania, which is one of my favorite synthetic bobs of all time, like of all time. So I reviewed Free Tress Hania actually 3 years ago in 2016, and for me to keep buying a wig after we get all these advancements with, you know, 13x6 wigs and softer lace, that means it's a really good wig. So I'm gonna compare those two, but I'm also gonna throw Jenna in there and see how I feel about these wigs. So shout out to my Premiere Squad for watching this with me right now. And if you would like to be a part of Premiere Squad, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, scroll up to all, and you will be notified every time I do premieres. I'm gonna try Jenna first. All right, so here is Jenna on the stock card. She looks very full on the model. Kind of, in this picture, it just looks like it's too much hair for her face. But you do see the definition and the curls and everything. And she's wearing that as the middle part. So we'll see if it can be shifted and look right at the side part as well. I have her in the number 2. Here is Jenna. Here's the curl pattern. Really nice ringlets. Like, these are super defined everywhere. With all of my synthetic textured wigs probably going forward, I'm probably just gonna get natural colors because it makes it look a lot more natural. And I don't think a lot of synthetic companies get textured wigs right when it comes to colors, because I got Jode in a color and the curls were not as formed. So I'm probably just gonna stick to the natural colors. The curls are so beautiful and fluffy. Here is the lace. It's soft Swiss lace, but it feels a little bit stiff, but it's soft. This is what the parting space looks like here. The root looks like it's like a curly root. I don't feel any filler hairs though. It's just a kinky root. 2 combs in the front. There's the parting space there. And then we have a comb in the back and adjustable straps. So let's just try it on and give it our first impressions. I have my blow dryer here just in case it's like a humpy top. I have on a brown wig cap. This is anything like Jode, it doesn't really matter what cap color you have. All right, so just right out the pack, this is what it looks like. All wigs, well, most wigs look crazy out the pack. I'm not scared of this wig. I feel like it still has a lot of potential. It does. So it does have a little bit of hump action there, so I'm probably going to put some heat there. And I'm probably going to keep it out of my face just to, because I don't want it to be like this and then my face is like being drowned out. So there's that. This does have potential. I can see it. I'm 6 feet tall, which means I have a longer neck. And this falls on me, I'm going to say about 14 inches long. Now, if you stretch out the curls, because over time these are going to drop, it's probably going to be about maybe 16 inches. So this is what we're working with in all angles. So far, I think this is very, very beautiful. Let's take a look at this hairline. So it's kinky up there. So with Jode, I did take out some of my edges. Oh, is this kinky baby hairs here we got? It kind of looks like it has shorter baby hairs here. And this lace is brown lace. I heard the curl too much, but I'm touching it. I am getting a little bit of shedding, but nothing like with Jode. So before I do that, let's see what it looks like as a side part. Oh, this don't look bad as a side part. I thought it was gonna look janky. Cute. I'm gonna cut the lace, style it on camera, and then I'll be back with my thoughts on Jenna. Okay, I wanted to pause for a second and just show you guys what it looks like on my hairline, because some people were saying in my Jode video that you know, a lot of people watch me that suffer from hair loss and stuff, and I did pull out my edges with Jode to make it look even more natural. You don't have to do that especially if you don't have, you know, the hair to do that. No worries, you can just sit it on your hairline like it is right now. But I just wanted to make it look more natural, so I'm not even taking out that much hair. It's just like a little sliver of my own hairline. My hair is kinky texture. It feels very similar to this, like coarse and everything, especially if my hair is not moisturized, which it is not. So it feels like this wig. So I'm just, you know, lifting up a little bit of my own natural hair beside the parting and even my edges. That's why I like these kinds of wigs, because I can let my edges run free without having to slick them down too much. They can just be who they are. Guys, so I'm back and I have applied Jenna. Very easy application. No product was used. I didn't have to use edge control because my hair is 4B4C, and so it blends with this kinky texture. So if you have very textured hair, I think this is going to agree with you and just work really well for you. So I automatically want to wear my natural wigs or the wigs from this line as a middle part, but I was like, I did Jode as a middle part, so I want to, you know, at least show you guys what the side part looks like. And when I was fluffing it out, I made sure not to fluff it out too much because these curls are so beautiful. And I know people that have hair that's like this, that have these tight ringlets, but at the same time they're not like super perfect either. You still have like the frizzy ends that give it a more natural look. Now the reason why I put these clips in is because with that side part it was looking like it was too much hair, and I'm saying this as somebody who is very tall, and a lot of times I feel like I can pull off really big hair because it's so much of me. So but I felt like it was too much hair, so I feel like I wanted to tame it a little bit to one side with the side part. So I used these hair clips that I got from Fibs and Fable. I got these from Fibs and Fable about a month or two ago, and I have the like clear rhinestone one and then the one that's more copper colored, and I just stuck those in on the side of on this side. And when I was doing that, a piece of my eyebrow came off, so I'm gonna have to fill that in, but not right now. With that, instantly when I put the clips in, I was like, oh my gosh, this looks so cute. This is like a little sweet little youthful look. This is really, really pretty. Like, I'm feeling this a lot. Now, I might rough the hair up a little bit just so it looks a little bit more lived in and natural. But I don't want to rake the curls out too much because I really do like these ringlets. Whoo, y'all see that? That's some serious shedding for you guys right there. Like, oh my God. That's probably the most shedding I've seen from a wig. Now, it doesn't come out if you're not like, if you're just touching it, but if you're raking the curls, it's gonna shed a lot. Goodness. But I like how this wig looks. I'm gonna try it as a center part because that's the way I wanted to wear it in the first place, and we'll see how that looks. Okay, so here is the wig as a center part. I did the same steps basically to my hairline. I have a little bit of my own hairline out. The wig is set like just a little pinch behind my hairline. I fluffed it a little bit more with the middle part because I just wanted it to be, you know, more of like a curly fro situation instead of with the side part. I don't know, it just looks better a little bit fluffed out and, you know, crazy and untamed. So we got this little piece right here that's kind of frizzing out, and that's okay because like I said with Jode, I feel like with these kinds of wigs, it doesn't have to be perfect. And actually the older this gets, it's gonna look so much more like natural. And I did notice as a middle part, some of the curls are starting to drop and get like longer. So I did kind of spread them out so they're more even, but over time that's probably gonna happen. But this looks very, very pretty. I do like Jenna a lot. I don't think this is gonna be for everybody. I feel like Jode is probably something that's gonna be like more universal for people because this is some big hair, even for somebody as tall as me. And I feel like not everybody likes really big hair. This is for like a specific person. Oh, when I cut the cap on this wig, it turned into a big head friendly wig. When the lace was still on it, it felt very snug. So I'm gonna say this is a medium size cap, very comfortable once you cut the lace. I probably won't say no, it is medium to large because I actually had to adjust the straps on it. That's just my opinion. I feel like it's big head friendly, medium to large. All the wigs in this collection are gonna have great luster because it mimics natural hair. So the luster is low. Shedding, yes, you will get shedding with this wig. It's not as bad as Joe, but you will. I am feeling this a lot. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a solid 9. I love the texture, I love the length, I love how defined the curls are, but you don't have to keep them super defined. You can rake them out and give it more of a lived in, more natural look. Yeah, a solid 9. I don't feel bad about that. I think that's a really good rating. So now I'm gonna try, and I know this video is long. This is like becoming a thing on my channel. Longer reviews sometimes, not all the time, but lately they have been longer, especially the ones where I'm doing multiple, you know, wigs and stuff. So let's go ahead and get into Anne. I am not gonna make this portion like with Anne and everything too long because it kind of has the same construction as Jenna. But so this is what Anne looks like on the stock card. Y'all can see she is a short bob, textured short bob side part. It looks like this side may be a little bit longer, this part here. Have her in a 1B. I usually go for number 2s, but wig types was sold out, so I just went with this one. I'm gonna insert footage of what Freetress Hania looks like so we can get some comparisons going. This is what Anne looks like. Very textured. You have that side bang right here. Ooh, you got that side bang right here. Here is your parting space. Looks okay. Maybe once I put powder in it, it'll be better. Now I'm feeling up here. It feels a little bit dense, like they might have filler hairs in there, but it could just be the texture of the wig itself. And I'm probably not going to show you guys how I apply it because it's going to be the same way. I'm just going to leave some of my edges out and put powder in the part. Okay. I mean, okay. Okay, so I got to try on Freetress Hania just to see the difference, but this one feels way more stiff. Like this is out here just chilling, not much body. It's very, very stiff, but it's got a nice little bang right here. I'm feeling that bang, but she is stiff as a board. So this is what she looks like in all angles. This is a cute little style right here. Huh? So, yeah, but I'm gonna cut the lace, come back with it styled and everything because it's the same thing. And I enjoy the longer videos, but it's the same thing of application with this wig as it was with the other one. So I tried on Hania before I cut the lace and tried on this one. I'm going to compare the two. So with Hania, I feel like it is more of a light yaki texture compared to this. This is like super coarse. Hania doesn't have any shine to it because it is still a yaki texture, but I feel like it feels more moisturized than this. This whole collection is like the driest wigs I've ever tried. Like the Sensational Rainmaker and Boss Lady were dry too, but these just feel super, super dry, which is a con with all of the ones I've tried, but it's not like so bad that I would stay away from this collection because I still love Jode and I really like Jenna as well. This is a cute everyday like work wig. So this doesn't have any luster at all. It's a very low luster. I feel like this bang has more volume than Hania, and because this texture is so coarse, it's gonna hold the volume in this bang for a longer time than Hania. The Hania that I tried on and that I'm like inserting on the screen and stuff, that one I've had for a long time. Like I've probably had it for probably a year and a half. I probably had it a long time. So that one's gotten more flat. This to me has more volume. It's a little bit more bumped, just like slightly more bumped than Hania. Hania, mine looks a little bit more, that one looks like it's a little bit more straight and less bumped, but they are very similar. So if you have both of them, if you already have Hania, I don't think you need to get Anne, but if you wanted something that's really textured, and actually I feel like this is a little bit more full, and I had some weirdness with Hania with the parting as far as like, I don't know how to describe it. Some weirdness with the parting with Hania. This one was a little bit easier to, I don't know how to describe it, but something was a little bit off about Hania's parting. This one doesn't have that issue. And I will say this with all of the wigs I've tried from this collection so far, the cap size when the lace is on feels very tight, but once you cut it, it's big head friendly, like medium to large. I have a huge head, 23-inch circumference head, and I had to tighten the straps, the adjustable straps on the back of both wigs that I tried today. So they are big head friendly once you cut the lace off. This is a cute little crop cut here. It's just really, really dry. That's the biggest con that I would have with this wig. It doesn't have any body to it, like, not to me, like, I mean a little bit, but it's not like, it's pretty stiff. That's what I would say. But I don't think this is a bad wig at all. I'm gonna give this an 8.5. The texture is just super dry and it's kind of stiff. That's where the points come off. I did put a little bit of heat up here. I might do even more just so I can have a little bit of like a sleek look right here, but then a little bit of volume with my bang. I'll have a general link down below. Like when my videos aren't sponsored, I just put like a general link to where you guys can just choose which website's the best for you in the description box. Tell me down below, what do you think about Jenna and Anne? Shout out to my Premiere Squad for watching this with me. Shout out to all of my supporters for supporting my channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. It helps out my channel a lot. Share this video with somebody who might like these kinds of textures. We have a lot of videos coming up in November, like a lot. So make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications so you can be a part of the premieres and chat with us. It's a lot of fun. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.